What's going on for the second time of this recording? I still have no intro, but Reddit on Wiki starts now.
Get therapy.
What's going on, Wikimaniacs? Due to some technical difficulties, this is our second intro, but I'm your host, Josh. Joined with me, my two boys, John and Sean. What's going on?
Technical difficulties is a part of our lives. I think we've been doing. No, we've been doing this for so long, and technical difficulties just visits us every week.
Yeah.
I mean, the live streams especially.
Not as of, I would say the recordings have been worse than the live streams recently.
Oh, really?
with
Your camera gets disconnected all the time.
I don't
Your
know how
camera
to control that. You guys
is
know
haunted, Sean.
Hey, we have this problem. I get a new cable. The problem gets worse somehow.
It does. Go figure. Classic technology. But what's going on, boys? How are you doing today?
Chilling.
I hate insurance.
Yeah.
I've been dealing with that crap for this whole day. I'm kind of a little pissed off.
Yeah, medical insurance in the States.
Trash.
Speaking of
Great,
medical,
Bob.
I don't know how many people messaged me this weekend because I was on my Instagram story with a crutch and my ankle wrapped.
Oh, I didn't even see what happened.
Honestly, I was going to ask about that until I realized that there was like some sort of a medical theme that you guys have going on. So I was like, this is a theme.
There is a theme to the euchre.
Well, yes. So it was the classic euchre tournament for Sienna's family this year, and it was this weekend. And I dressed up. The town is Smiths Falls, so my bit was I'm Smiths and I fall a lot, and that was why I had a crutch and a bandage.
That's a
on
John
my
joke.
foot.
That's a John joke for sure.
Yeah. I was channeling my inner John. I got a lot of size.
Would I make that joke? You're damn right. I would make that.
I was about to say that's very pun-esque.
Right up your alley. But yeah, so I posted that on my Instagram, no context, and a bunch of people were like, "Are you okay?" Like, yeah, it's a costume. Don't worry. Should have clarified that maybe.
This is when you also shaved your beard into a handlebar mustache. Was that for euchre or that was Halloween?
That was neither actually. That was for a murder mystery.
All right, fuck me.
But it was around Halloween, so I could see the confusion.
Okay.
But yeah, I commit to the bit, for costumes.
You got to, man.
So does Sean. I've seen Sean in some good costumes.
Yeah, my best one was the Green Arrow one that I could no longer fit in. I think that might have been more than a decade ago now at this point, which is crazy to think about.
Well, boys, before we get into the episode today, quick shout out, since I think our live stream we had this, but by the time we recorded last week, we didn't have it. But we have a PO box now.
Whoa, John's peer pressure works.
Yeah. We peer pressured Sean into getting a PO box.
Also, I saw on the Patreon, it said letters only. Send whatever the fuck you want, actually.
You said it won't fit.
No, what I said is...
Well, he said that about something else.
Yeah, yeah, I'm always talking about that. But a sad one. But what I'm saying is the box is for the letters, but if we get shipped packages, they'll store the packages in the back.
Got it.
Okay.
So then I'll change it.
I'll change it up. Yeah,
y'all can ship whatever. I mean, within means, legal. Be legal. Don't send us illegal
crazy
stuff.
Shit.
Yeah. Especially. But yeah, the PO box is open.
Super excited to see what you guys send. We'll have to put aside a segment or something to do an unboxing or I don't know. Maybe we'll make that
Mondays
its own video.
on John's thing. I'll do a little write up of everything that I got. So instead of Venmos, it'll be PO boxes for.
Oh, when are we gonna do merch messages?
Oh shit! All right, $15 tier if you want to hear what we got in the PO box, bitch.
We could put together a separate video episode.
An unboxing
episode. Maybe every
Sounds
month we do one.
Perfect for a $15 tier.
We'll talk it over.
But yeah, wait to throw it out there.
Send stuff in if you want to. We got the PO box link. It's in the show notes, so go check it out.
You want to see our reactions? You know what tier to buy.
But yes, let's hop into the first story today, boys. posted by Beneficial Course 2856. Title for this one is, Am I the asshole for telling my roommate's friend about my heritage?
Are your roommate's friends racist?
Or are you racist? Do you think your racist heritage is...
I can neither confirm nor deny. People hate when I spoil, apparently. So I will avoid that.
I used to drive around with a Confederate flag heritage.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it might be somebody that loves a Confederate flag and being like, well, it was really about states' rights, guys. The states' right to do what? The states' right to do what, sir?
Oh, you know, slavery and whatever.
I'll go asshole.
I'm with Sean here.
United Front. I, 21 female, am half Mexican, half Chinese.
Uh-oh.
My parents came to the U.S. before I was born, but I thought it was very important to me to learn their native languages and participate in both cultures.
Not going to lie. As soon as you said not white, I said, oh, we lost.
Yep.
As soon as you said any other race besides white, I was like, that's an L.
Because of this, I could speak Spanish and Mandarin. Both of my parents also loved cooking. So growing up, we ate a lot of traditional Mexican and Chinese dishes, as well as some blended fusion meals as well.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I just know that shit. You have
Mexican,
two cultures
Chinese?
that... I'm just saying, you have two cultures that blend so much spices and different varieties all together. I want to live in your house.
I picture like spring roll, tacos or something like this. This is like a fusion that could go so many different ways and be amazing every time. You know what I mean?
I want to say in New York, there's like a big, I forget which race, but I think it's various Hispanic races mix like their cultural food with Chinese food.
Oh,
I guess that's what I don't know. I don't know why that happens. Like in New York, I've seen a lot of TikToks on like Dominican Chinese, Cuban Chinese restaurants. I'm like, whoa, that's fucking sick.
That's why I love Peruvian food, bro. Like they have so much like Chinese influence in their food. Oh my god, it's so like a chaufa. I think it's called a chaufa. Oh my god, I should be busting.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, fuck.
A few nights ago, I was cooking dinner at my apartment. I was making one of those fusion dishes, but I got stuck on a particular step. So I called my mom to ask for help, and we talked in Spanish. I was on the phone when my roommate, Anne, 23 female, came home with her friends, who I was not told were coming over. Later, one of the guys from the group came into the kitchen and asked what I was making because it smelled good. I explained the dish was created by my parents to blend Mexican and Chinese cuisine. He then asked why I was speaking on the phone in Spanish earlier, so I told him that I'm half Mexican and half Chinese, and that I grew up speaking both Spanish and Mandarin with my parents. He seemed genuinely interested and asked me more about the languages and the cooking, so we ended up talking for a while about my background and how the food and languages are such a big part of my life. The next day, I found out through my other roommate that Anne had told her I was showing off and flirting with her friend. This pissed me off because...
That's what I pictured. I was like, this is the one guy in the group of friends that Anne is trying to fuck, and he has zero interest.
This pissed me off because I wasn't trying to flirt with him, and he was the one who started the conversation with me. I tried to talk to Anne about this, but she seemed annoyed and told me that it was obvious how it looked, and I should have been more mindful when she has her friends over. I told her that I can't be mindful if she doesn't even warn me about having company over.
That part.
She said that she doesn't have to get my permission to invite people to the apartment, and I was getting irritated by this point, so I just let the conversation die down after this. It's been so awkward ever since this has happened, and every time I see her, she's short with me and barely acknowledges me. I'm starting to wonder if I behaved out of line, so am I the asshole?
Yeah, OP's roommates ends up an asshole in this situation. Like, what the fuck? There's nothing going on. OP's just sharing, hey, yeah, by the way, I'm, embracing my heritage of Chinese and Mexican and just explaining like, oh yeah, this is what I grew up in. This is what I'm making right now. How is that even flirt? First of all, why are you bringing people over without any, heads up to your roommates? That's the first fuck up from the roommate, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, and to be honest, like, it would be rude for her not to engage in a conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, I mean, like, it's her right to decide whether the conversation ends or not. But like, she seemed like she was like fine with talking to the guy. It wasn't anything like that. So it's like, yeah, it'd be rude for her to just be like, actually, I don't want to talk to you, and then just like ignore them completely. She was being nice, being polite, and then like engaging with Anne's friends, and I think that's fine. Like
I'm with Sean here. Anne's trying to fuck the friend.
1,000%.
For sure.
Because if she wasn't trying to fuck the friend, why does she care whether or not OP is flirting with this dude or not?
Mm-hmm.
The only reason she cares is because she's trying to get it in. Look, all I gotta say is, like, what a relief no racism in this one. I mean, sweat off my brow. I mean, it just sounds like a racial problem.
It was a title that I was like, this could elicit some reactions. From the
this will
boys.
get them. This will get those Browns.
Say that one time, Josh.
No, I'm not. I don't want that clip.
Say exactly what you thought when you picked this title.
No,
I'm going to get these Browns reacting.
Oh, these Browns are going to act up. If there's one thing I know about Browns. But yeah, I think, for sure. And a no heads up is crazy. I've lived with roommates and it's just common courtesy. Like, what if, what if I'm just in fucking shirtless and booty shorts? I don't want somebody walking in my fucking house. That's an image for Fred to alter. I saw he already put a big ass.
Looking thick.
He put my face on somebody with a big ass. I don't know what that is.
Thick.
I don't know. I don't know why you had to do that. You got one.
That is actually proportional to my actual body.
Sean thick.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about, join our Discord and join in on the fun. But I mean, one, it's just crazy bad roommate etiquette to not let somebody know when one person is coming, let alone a whole group of people. What if the house is dirty? What if what if you had people over, etc. It's just bad etiquette. And then also, Anne, if you like that guy, why don't you fucking get in there and then fucking, get him back over to where you're at, or like text your OP, be like, hey yo, like I'm trying to fuck, like sprinkling some good shit about me. I'm trying to fuck.
Can you
something.
Wingman me?
Yeah, exactly. Don't just get all passive aggressive later. It's not like, and like OP said, it was, and from what we've read, nothing sexual was asked. It was just a curiosity over food that smelled good. So OP is just chilling. There's nothing that they did wrong at all, and really could have done herself some favors and just got in there with them, or like shot a text message and be like, hey, sprinkle some good stuff. I'm trying to get with him.
This is about to be the quote of the day. Tell people you're coming, Sean Salvino.
Did I even say that? I don't even know.
You did say that.
Oh my God, bro. What am I? How do the people are arriving? Y'all are gonna have to make me fucking.
Reddit was with you guys though. Said not the asshole.
Yeah.
Commenter so much more ego said not the asshole. Even if you were flirting, why is that a problem? Does she like him?
Right.
And is she jealous?
Mm-hmm.
To which OP said, she said she didn't like him when I asked her about it.
Oh,
which,
cap,
yeah. So unclear about, Anne's true intentions, but I think we all can gather what we think.
I mean, just in what other scenario would you be upset that one of your friends
had a conversation with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I don't think there's any other scenario, unless maybe like one of the other friends that you brought there is trying to fuck.
Just tell OP that.
Yeah. Tell OP
straight up.
anything. Communication is really lacking with Anne, I gotta say.
Yeah. Because if she does like him, just tell OP. I think she'll be fine. She'll be like,
I think OP's not trying to fuck at all.
I'm like, I'll get the hell out of the house so you can smash or something.
I'm just
trying to cook, dude.
And then Agrina3 said, not the asshole, but the most important thing is, what were you making?
Exactly.
OP
right.
said,
Here we go.
I was making a variation of tinga. It was shredded chicken cooked in tomato-based sauce with garlic, ginger, Chinese 5-spice, and doubijiang instead of the normal chipotle. It's served on tostada with scallions, pickled red onions, crema, and cilantro on top.
Chicken tinga is fire.
And then OP, being the goat they are, made a separate post with the full recipe. So I linked that in my script here today, so we can put that in the show notes as well if you want to check that out.
Anything with Chinese 5-spice, bro, that's like one of the goats of seasonings in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's just so versatile.
Hell yeah. I will say this. You will have to take that recipe down. We are not allowed to promote anything not written by Juliet. Actually.
Oh, that's true. That's
true. She told
a
me,
really random cookbook, Etsy bestseller. What up, baby girl?
Exactly right.
That's fair. I think this is no overlap with the the food in the cookbook I've read. So
all right.
I think we're safe until version 2 comes out with this recipe.
Oh, she's thinking about making one. She might. She's gonna do a drinks one too pretty soon.
Oh, that'd be sick. The matcha section will be crazy.
And then I could do a fucking shots and thoughts with the fucking Juliet cocktail book.
That'll never come out.
All 5 of my listeners will be ecstatic.
All right. Next one here is cross-posted by Hop Into It.
Oh, yeah.
Title for this one is, Am I the Asshole? My sister-in-law kept bringing up the statistics of men leaving their sick wives, and this is how I responded.
I mean, if they kept doing it over and over again to the point that it was fucking annoying, then I don't blame you. But, I mean, that statistic do be true sometimes, though. So I'm going to go asshole. I'm going to just join asshole for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. All asshole episode.
Asshole episode. Even though the first one wasn't an asshole.
Even though we fucking bombed it on the first one.
All right. So I, female, have been struggling with a medical condition for over 2 months. My husband, male, is my primary caregiver. He wakes up at 5 a.m., cleans up, preps breakfast, then lunch for later. Then he goes to work. Then he gets off work and immediately comes home, cooks dinner, gets more stuff done around the house, and repeat. He does most of the work around and outside of the house, plus he's the breadwinner. My brother's wife kept talking about how men leave their wives when they get sick. She'd comment things like, have you noticed a change in his behavior? Or, when was the last time you searched his phone? Basically implying that my husband is one of those men, even though she knows and has seen how much effort he makes to help out and support me. She'd even bring up statistics. She did it once in front of my husband, to which he responded with silence, but she kept staring at him as if she was waiting for him to react. I told her that this has made me and my husband uncomfortable and that she needs to stop, which is a crazy thing to none of your fucking business.
Keep going when he told you to stop. What the hell is
Yeah.
wrong with this person? Lots of projection is going on.
Yeah, he sounds like a great person. You know what I mean? Like doing all that
We're
stuff.
definitely
like,
wrong again, John.
You can't be wrong the whole episode, though, John.
We're gonna be. We're gonna be.
Wow, this is an all no asshole
Man, I did an
That's
all
crazy.
angels episode.
That's wild.
Days ago, my husband was working late and couldn't prep dinner, and I can't cook for medical reasons. My brother and sister-in-law were visiting, so I ordered takeout. Sister-in-law kept making passive comments implying that my husband was probably starting to get tired of taking care of me. I couldn't take it anymore, especially after she brought up the statistics again. I snapped and told her that since she was at it, then she should check the statistics of men who leave their wives for not being able to get pregnant. She went pale, and my brother blew up at me asking what was wrong with me. She began crying, then went outside. My brother started a huge argument saying I was a monster for saying such terrible things to someone who could not have children. He even had my husband leave work and come home. I couldn't argue much because I felt nauseous. They left eventually and got the rest of the family involved. My brother, sister-in-law, and her mother are wanting an apology. My mom and husband said I shouldn't have escalated the situation. I understand that infertility is hard on her, but I feel like she's being deliberately hurtful to me. So now I want to know if I'm at fault here.
Ooh.
It's truly like an eye for an eye situation. Like,
Yeah.
like in like pretty much last week, if you're okay with her saying, yeah, fuck that kid, let him die, then yeah, I mean, this is the same kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I think this one's even more cut and dried, not the asshole for me.
yeah, because this was like 3 times like, all right, we get it. You're making us uncomfortable though. Stop it.
Yes.
Like multiple like conversations like, hey, just fucking chill. And then like when you're all alone, essentially, like your husband isn't there, she's going to bring it up again, knowing you don't want to hear it. Is what you said incredibly terrible? Yeah, pretty bad. But also kind of justified, kind of
That's
warranted.
where I'm at in a good way.
Because it's like
Justified in a good
midway.
way.
So kind of we weren't wrong.
We're
But
technically still an asshole. But it's very much justifiable.
Very much, maybe 2% the asshole to the 98, but a win is a win is a win.
We'll take it, brother.
We'll fucking take it. But yeah, I mean, look, this is what you said is really, really terrible. But also, if I blurted this shit out, if I was OP and I said that shit and they were asking for an apology, I'd be like, "Where's mine?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll apologize because what I said is fucked up. When she apologizes for saying the fucked up shit time after time after time after time. So it is again truly not great what you said, and it does make you an asshole, just 2%. But
what is he, like milk
justified.
Or what? No, I am pretty sure Reddit's gonna say not the asshole in this scenario, but I also am going with justifiable asshole. And look, people, when we say justifiable like that, it's basically not the asshole.
It's basically not the asshole,
Don't fucking go ham on us like, OP shouldn't get no smoke. I give smoke to any fucking body who I want to, all right? But yes, I agree. I am gonna go with possibly Reddit's consensus here because what Sean said in the beginning, this is like fighting fire with fire. You've heard it so many damn times, and yes, where the hell is your apology, right? Like, because this person berated you for so goddamn long, and instead of going to the negative side aspect of it, is it true that like a lot of dudes and like do that to like sick people? Yes, or sick partners. Absolutely, shit happens. If someone tells you to stop.
You gotta stop.
Yeah.
And, and it's just like, I am very much like, I applaud OP for sticking up to their partner because, yes, that statistic does exist, but they're propping their partner up saying like, hey, I have a good one and they're going to stay with me and they're going to honor my vows. So I'm with OP here 100%, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Until proven otherwise, OP's husband hasn't done this. You know what I mean? So it's just like, why put that extra stress on someone who's already sick?
Yeah.
And like, probably stressing about a million other things. And then you come over and are like, instead of being helpful and, comforting, you're just like, well, your husband could also be cheating on you. It's like, well, thanks for fucking that. You know what I mean? Like, so for me, I'm going 100% not the asshole. And I want the comments to not, blanket statements saying we're all, like, because last week I was like, not the asshole to the OP, and some people were like, this whole podcast. And I'm like, I said the opposite. What the fuck? So I wanted
to... It's like, go ahead and have your own damn opinion, people. We're not telling you what to dictate. This is our shit. This is what we talk about.
Look, you should get your own podcast. And then, dude, if you made a podcast fucking criticizing every episode and you had an episode every time we came out with an episode,
you'd have hella content.
Yeah.
We release a lot of shit. We say a lot of stupid stuff.
But anyway, sorry, that was a whole diatribe, but it's just like, for me, it's not the asshole because it's like OP can't, so the argument for not commenting on infertility is like they can't control that. That's something that they can't control with their body, and it's terrible.
Same thing with OP.
Like people blame themselves and stuff like that. And it's just like, it's obviously not their fault, so don't blame them for it. Same thing goes with sickness, you know what I mean? Like medical conditions, and that is what the sister-in-law is doing to OP. So it's just like, if you can't take it, don't dish it out. It's just, it's baffling to me that she can just be like, yeah, your husband's probably cheating on you. Your husband's probably cheating on you because of your medical condition. And then OP once says, yeah, well, your husband might be cheating on you because your infertility. That's exactly the same. It's tit for tat at that point. And the tat's been tatting for 8 months now.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So
tat away. Fuck.
Yeah, it's just bullshit. And I don't know. For me, it's just like, yeah, she wouldn't shut the hell up when you asked her nicely. Maybe she'll shut the hell up now. And for the apology, you can go tell them to fuck themselves because that's on her to come to you with an apology, and then if you feel like you want to, you can also apologize. But she's got to start that. So Reddit team not the asshole, as you guys guessed.
Oh, we know. We knew. We knew.
So, damn it, Gravity on our subreddit said, sister-in-law is insecure because she can't get pregnant and is afraid her husband will leave. So she projects her fears outward by telling OP her husband will leave her because of her illness.
That's exactly what it is.
Good call on the projection, John.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think sister-in-law needs hella therapy to work on herself before she can take care of OP or being OP's life, because that's toxic as shit, in my opinion.
Paragraphs have been written already.
The entire podcast has terrible takes. They didn't wait to get to my opinion.
A comment is a comment is a comment, boys.
And here's the thing.
Engagement is engagement, boys.
The disagreement between you guys and me is like the 2%. You know what I mean? It's like it's not black or white. It's like a gray area. And it's just like, yeah, you can slightly disagree. It's fine.
I hope the moral of the story here is no matter how much differences we have in terms of opinions, it's done in a respectful manner between the three of us. Yeah. And that's all I care about.
We've had hella opposing opinions before.
Yeah.
And we don't ever get on each other's case. We laugh about it right after.
Yeah. Well, because I know you guys. You guys are like two of my best friends. It's like, I know whatever they're coming at is not a hateful place.
Oh my God.
That was so
we
warm.
Knew, but it's so nice to hear.
I'm never saying it again.
I needed that today, John. I've been yelling at everyone today.
I can tell.
Like, you motherfuckers.
All right, let's get on to the next one here. Posted by Alakazam121. Title for this one: Am I the asshole for refusing to cut off my hair because my 7-year-old niece has cancer?
Fuck them kids, bro. Wait. Asshole.
I was going to say, it would be crazy for you not to go asshole on this one, but the other two.
I mean, I know we took a hard stance, but there's just no way this guy.
That's not a spoiler for the actual story either. That was just their whole bit, the entire episode. Asshole. And I get to this one.
I think I'll take this one is kind of different, though.
Where are you standing, Sean?
I mean, I've committed.
Asshole.
I've committed to the bit. You're a fucking asshole.
We're all going asshole. All right. I'm 17, male. Unfortunately, about 6 weeks ago, my niece got diagnosed with ALL, which is acute lymphoblastic leukemia. Considering she has pretty much had health issues since birth, words cannot describe how bad I feel for my aunt, uncle, cousins, and especially my niece. It basically broke their family apart, and even though I had never been close with them, I really tried to emotionally support them, especially my cousin, to really let him know that I'm there for him and that he can tell me whatever is going on inside his mind at any time, which he has already done a couple times. Now I'll get to the point.
I feel like you're not that there for him, just based off the title.
Well, I mean,
I'm there for you to a certain extent.
It sounds like he has been there, like, to talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but shave my head?
Well, he says his cousin has spoken to him a couple times so far. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt at this point. So last week, due to the results of chemo, my niece's beautiful long blonde hair started to fall off, which they immediately shaved down. I'm not a native English speaker, so sorry if this sounds weird, but the next day a group chat included the entire family was created, where my aunt announced it would be wholesome if everyone shaved off their hair as well to show their support, including a picture where all four of them all smile without any hair on their head. As soon as I saw this, I thought it was wholesome, but doubted anyone would do it. 2 hours later, I arrived home to see both my sister and mother bald, followed by another cousin and grandma. The next day when I woke up and entered the living room, my mom said, "When are you ready to do it?" while holding an electric trimmer.
Oh my fucking God, dude. He said, how sweet, how sweet. It would be really nice. We're not going to do it though, right, guys? Guys?
I originally thought it was something to decide on your own, but since everyone else is doing it, I'm kind of being pushed into a corner. I really, really don't want to sound egotistic, but I'm a guy with long hair, which over the years has basically become my personality. It's pretty much the only thing I love about myself, and I really don't want to shave it off. Yes, if I shave it, my niece could be shocked that her long-haired cousin finally shaved off his hair in order to support her. But if I have to keep things real, I might sound extremely rude here, but my aunt made a video showing my niece's reaction to my mom and sister shaving off their heads, and she didn't even seem to care slightly.
Okay.
The video went like this. Aunt trying to show the picture to my niece who was watching a cartoon. She tapped her maybe 4 times to get her attention, and when she looked up, she just stared at it and said, "Wow," and then continued watching her cartoons.
Damn.
I noticed after that.
This feels like a sitcom. This feels like something in a show.
Yeah, like George Costanza or something we get
like,
into.
wait
You
a
know what I
second.
mean? I noticed after this video, my mom started to kind of being pushy towards me, shaving my hair to show support. Again, this might sound rude, but in other words, she wants to drag me down into the pit with her. This morning, I got a text from my aunt where she said it would be really nice if I shaved down my hair as well, in order to show emotional support towards my niece. If we have to keep things real, shaving my head will basically change nothing in the entire situation, but I just can't say no, can I? I seriously don't know what to do. If my aunt would have showed a little bit more appreciation towards my sister and mom, I probably would have considered it. But considering she didn't even reply to the pictures and just immediately showed them to my niece, as if you have to do it, I don't think I'm willing to do it. Don't get me wrong, I really, really, really love my niece. And even though I'm not that close with her, I always really cared about her and made sure she felt comfortable with me. And I have a lot of fun memories when she was a little girl. It's just that they have moved a couple towns away and we've started seeing them less and less. But what do? I'm almost getting threatened to cut off my hair by 3 people. And if I decide to do it, what if there's no appreciation shown? Yes, I would have done it to show support from my side. But if it's nowhere to be appreciated, then what's the point? So am I the asshole?
This just reads like a fucking like Curb Your Enthusiasm. This is an exact scenario that Larry David would find himself in.
That's true.
This is insane. There's like part of me is like, is this real life? Because it's just too comedically perfect. Besides, of course, obviously the disaster in the beginning.
Yes.
Not comedic at all, but just the situation in and of itself of him being like, man, that's awesome that some people are going to do this. Oh, literally everyone has done this?
Come downstairs.
Just me?
From bed and your mom's holding a trimmer.
You ready? Also, okay, but if I'm going to take this as a completely real story, you don't do this for the gratification of your niece being like, hell yeah, dude, thank you so much. You do it because you're showing support, I think. So really going into it being like, oh, the kid doesn't even appreciate it. What's the point? I mean, the point is to, show your support, whether or not it's like giving a gift. I don't give a gift for somebody to be like, damn, man, this is the best gift I've ever gotten. I gave it because I thought of you, or, I thought it'd be good to give you a gift. I think that's a dumb reason not to. I think you just truly don't want to do it, and that's fine. That's fine. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, you're coming. So I agree.
I just don't think, I think it's fine. You could say no. I think it's crazy to try and come up with different scenarios and reasonings not to do it. You could just say, I don't want to do it. Like, all these other reasonings are not good reasons to do. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think the only reason that's good is worth saying is, I don't really want to do it. But I will say this, maybe just playing devil's advocate, and rich coming from a guy who just permed his hair and won best hair in high school. But if your hair is your whole personality,
bro.
If your whole hair is your only personality, maybe shaving it would be good for your personality, because then you could find something new about yourself. Okay. Death of ego type thing. Again, this is a man who spent $200 on a perm. But all I'm saying, I'm a little bit more than my hair. I will say, the perm just happened.
The perm and the micro peen is now his personality.
Yeah. One of them is true. I'm fucking huge, guys. I'm hiding behind it.
Oh, I don't know why, but I find OP both the asshole and not the asshole at the same time.
It's just so fun. I mean, again, take away the potential. I'm treating this as completely fictional because ever since the mom with the buzzers in the morning, all I can picture is a sitcom. I just can't imagine that being a real situation. So if I'm coming off as insensitive, know that it's probably because all I can picture is Larry David.
Right.
So this is where I'm at. Not the asshole, because you do get the say to do that.
Yes.
And kind of noticing that, like, hey, if I'm going to do this, shave my head, it's a performative act.
Exactly.
And really, I'm going to be pissed off that my hair's cut because that's my whole entire personality. It's body autonomy. It's, it's something that they don't want to do to their body. That's their choice. If For that reason, I give him not the asshole. But the asshole part for me is the mindset. Like, oh, this is cool. Like, I think this is so wholesome that everyone's doing it. But if I gotta do it,
it'll be nice if a couple people do it. Everyone has done it. Grandma.
I'm not going to get appreciation for it. So why would I do it?
Yeah, why would I do anything if I'm not going to get appreciated?
Yeah. But that could be lost in translation. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're not a native speaker.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Could be that as well. It does come across.
English is pretty good though. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, but you know what? I am a little bit leaning more towards not the asshole for this guy, just because I think he's recognizing that even if I do this for real, I'm not going to like it. Like, am I really truly showing support because I'm going to hold some sort of resentment because this is me. So
that's not even like if you do it at this point, you're not doing it because you want to support. You're doing it because I'm like, oh God.
Everyone's kind of forcing you into
not going to be the only asshole to not do it.
Yeah. And there are, and so that's where I kind of come to it. Not the asshole, but I will say there are other ways to support. You know what I mean?
Oh, you visit them first and foremost.
Exactly, visit them. If you are truly going through with supporting the older cousin and like seeing what he's going through and being there for him, that's great. That's a way to help out when you can. And I think little things like that is truly what matters. I mean, showing support obviously is great and nice if you want to do it. I get and like you guys said, it does come across as a little hollow when he's just like, I won't get appreciation for it. Again, that could be translation.
That's why. But it better be lost in translation. Okay?
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
But I understand, like, it's like, it is your body and you can like choose to do whatever you want. You don't have to shave your hair. I think everyone, like, you can just say no. And I think that's fine. And then just like look for other ways to support. I think that's a way to go around it. You know what I mean?
Family reunion's about to be crazy, full of just baldies, and then this one guy with luscious
long hair. Couldn't do it, guys.
Yeah, that's great. You better wear a beanie at all family functions going forward. Just cover it.
Is there a possibility where OP can go up to the niece and be like, "Hey, how would you feel supported if I shaved my head?"
That too. You could do that as well.
I think that's a better option if the niece says, you know what? I don't really care. Bro, you just saved yourself like a lock full of hair.
True.
Everyone else just looks like, shit, we didn't have to do this.
Hilarious if you ask her in front of everyone who's already shaved their head.
She's like, oh, that was for me? Like, why?
I didn't give a shit about that.
I don't care about that. I mean, thanks, I guess.
She's this like, is another. On. I don't give a fuck.
This was another thing that you missed out on, unfortunately, Josh. But like, there was a stadium full of people just chanting "bald" to this one wrestler. I don't know why, but I'm picturing everyone just go bald, bald, bald.
They're all standing in a circle around OP.
That one wrestler can't do anything besides just get chanted bald at. I feel bad for the guy.
Is it just me, or like a lot of wrestlers bald? So what's the difference between?
I think because he's a bad guy and he showed insecurity from being chanted bald at, and everyone is just like, "Oh, okay.
That's just the bit.
That's the bit now."
Yeah, I got it.
He showed too much insecurity about it.
All right, so Reddit deemed not the asshole, and this comment was probably the most informative from the perspective of the niece. So all flowers smell sweet. Said, as a cancer survivor, don't do it. I never asked / wanted anyone to do it, and it made me feel worse. The sweetest things that were done for me were sitting with me in the chemo room, making a memory quilt with photos and or old favorite clothing / t-shirts. 5 people with long hair got pixie cuts and had wigs made for me. They cooked dinner so I did not have to, and held me up when I was sobbing in pain and vomiting. Shaving their heads would have done nothing to show me support, because theirs grows back and mine went for years. When it did grow back, mine was not blonde and straight. It is now ginger and wavy. So yeah, I think
kind
that's
of a vibe.
Yeah, but like I think the going beyond just what's the word, like just showing support by.
I think John said it perfectly, like performative.
Performative. That's the word.
Yeah. Because then the thing becomes about you, right? Not just the person. Like, yes, you're supporting this, but it's my act that's showing support.
Yeah.
Aren't I such a good person?
Exactly.
For doing this for my niece?
And that's not saying like if you do something to maybe raise money to cut your hair or something like that. That's another way around it. Like, there's lots of ways to show support without feeling pressured to do so.
Yeah, I will say this, if the person going through it is like, man, I feel alone because I'm bald, then it's like, that has been like a subject, but it sounds like the 9-year-old is just like, oh, why are y'all doing that?
Yeah. All right, boys. Let's move on to the next one here. Cross posted by Tis the Damn Season 1. Title for this one is, Am I the asshole for not letting my daughter's girlfriend come over anymore after my husband got visibly attracted to her in cosplay?
Damn, I don't think we should stay with the bit.
Say it.
Illegal.
No. Say the asshole line.
Oh.
Commit to the bit, Sean.
I think we've lost this one.
We've lost.
But honestly,
asshole,
you are the
let
asshole.
your husband see something.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying asshole. Why are you punishing the girl who wore cosplay and not your husband? You're the asshole for not getting the husband out of there.
Thank you for saving me.
Got you. Josh, edit that thing that he said.
No, I'm leaving that part.
I want people to yell at me.
You know what? I might edit Sean's part out and just let
That's crazy.
All right. So
I love being the heel. It's so fun.
I feel like I might get flamed for the last story for laughing through half of it.
No, well,
I think it was bad. I feel bad
okay.
laughing about it.
But you've also had a family member who's had cancer, so I think you are in a unique position where
I have experienced that. Yeah, that's
you've
true.
been in that position. So, all right. So I'm 42, married to my husband, David, 45, and we have a 17-year-old daughter, Katie. She's been out for a few years now and has been with her girlfriend, Jenna, also 17, for about 6 months. But they've known each other since they were 13 or 14.
Oh my God, it keeps getting worse and worse.
That is so bad. Jenna is a sweet kid, polite, enthusiastic, and a little on the theatrical side, but nothing out of the ordinary for teenagers. I've always tried to be supportive of Katie in her relationship. Jenna's been over plenty for dinners, sleepovers, weekends spent on the couch watching movies, and I've never had an issue with her. David's relationship with Katie has always been a bit tense since she hit puberty. They don't connect very well. She doesn't trust him the same way she trusts me. He tries to be funny and involved, but says things that miss the mark or rub her the wrong way. It doesn't help that he's said some uncomfortable things in the past about her being gay. Not hateful, but ignorant enough that I've had to talk to him more than once about how he comes across. So David sounds like a real piece of shit.
Real asshole. And I gotta say, I wonder if she's been like, he's kind of given groomer or made weird comments already. Because knowing this girl since she was 13.
13 is crazy
and then getting
work, bro.
Visibly aroused, jail.
And to be completely honest, our marriage hasn't exactly been solid. A few years ago, I found messages between him and a woman from his workplace. He insisted it wasn't a full-blown affair, but there was emotional intimacy, late-night texting, jokes that crossed the line.
That's an affair, buddy. That's still cheating.
Yeah. It's not a full-blown affair.
There's no P and V in
so
there.
we're all agreeing it's an affair, right?
Yeah.
We're all
the percentage doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah.
Oh God, my whole algorithm is just that CEO and that head of HR lady.
Same.
It's so great.
That's crarazy.
It's gone from I really enjoy it to like, all right, the
chill.
joke has been ruined a little bit. Like I saw it on like a work thing. They put it in a work email. I was like, oh,
Really?
not necessary. I don't
That
think.
seems inappropriate.
Yeah.
So we almost split, but decided to work it out. Things have been rocky ever since. I've tried to rebuild some trust, but it's hard when I've caught him looking at stuff online that turns my stomach. It's not illegal, but it's the kind of thing that makes me feel like I don't really know who he is when no one's looking. That's gross.
I'm scared to know. And knowing the context of the rest of this story.
Check the hard drive.
Exactly right.
Why are you with him?
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all need to stop working on your marriages when shit ain't worth it anymore, especially with not worth it people.
I just feel like the affair thing and then the weird porn stuff, I would have just been like, you should be with that person. I
could be
really
their problem.
don't care to have you around.
So a few days ago, Katie and Jenna were finishing up their cosplay for San Diego Comic-Con, and I was casually hanging out with them in case they needed help with anything they couldn't fix themselves.
That's a bucket list thing for me.
Yeah, I actually would like to go to Comic-Con.
Fucking lived there forever, and I still didn't go.
Damn.
I mean, it looks like a thing not particularly for the locals. It's like so many people go there.
People come in for it, yeah. Jenna was playing as Raven from Teen Titans.
Oh, GOAT.
Great show.
Love that show.
Teen Titans or Teen Titans Go?
Teen Titans, the OG, baby.
Yeah, OG is the way to go.
The OG. I have heard Go is good. I haven't watched it.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched it either, but she clearly put a lot of effort in. It was a tight-fitting costume, low neckline, boots, the whole thing. Typical for a convention, nothing scandalous, but it was definitely eye-catching. She was excited, Katie was helping her with the zipper, and they were laughing in the hallway when David walked by. I saw him look at Jenna. It wasn't just a passing glance. He slowed down, looked her over, and there was this expression on her face I hadn't seen in years.
Oh, hell no.
He didn't say anything then, but later he brought it up. Made a vague comment about how different she looked and how he hadn't expected that kind of transformation. He tried to make it sound casual, but he made me feel gross. Later that night, he brought it up again. Not directly about the cosplay, just casually referencing how Jenna looked different now and how she wasn't a little kid anymore.
Jail!
When there's trouble, you know who to call. The police on this motherfucker.
Christ.
Disgusting.
He tried to play it off like he was just surprised by how much she's grown over the years. But I knew better. I know what I saw, and it sickened me.
Well, it's just like, you see her fairly often, dude.
Yeah.
All these comments out of nowhere. It's not like she transformed out of nowhere. It's just whenever you got horned up from seeing her in a costume. So it's like, yeah, it's everything. How do you not realize everything you're saying right now is because you're a weird creep? You know what I mean?
Because he is a weird creep and doesn't.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, think about it.
Castration.
Yeah. I couldn't stop going over it in my head. I couldn't stomach the idea of her walking around here again, not knowing what I know. The next morning, I told Katie that Jenna couldn't come over for a while. I told her it was because of the cosplay, that it crossed a line, that it wasn't appropriate in the house. I didn't tell her the real reason, not exactly, but she clearly picked up on it, and she immediately accused me of being unfair, of turning something innocent into something perverted. She said I wouldn't react the same way if Jenna were a guy and I was sexualizing her for no reason. She was furious. Now Katie won't even look at me or speak to me. Jenna's mom texted me and said her daughter is devastated and thinks she embarrassed herself just by dressing up. I feel like I made everything worse, but I panicked. I wasn't thinking about fairness. I was thinking about getting that situation out of my house before it escalated.
Your boy was on the money.
You nailed it, Sean. You nailed it. Now that I'm typing it out, I understand why it probably comes off like I'm blaming her for how my husband reacted. Maybe I should have said something to David instead. All I wanted to make sure was that Jenna was never seen that way again by my husband. So am I the asshole?
Yes, you gotta divorce David. Is your relationship with this shithole worth losing your daughter over?
Yup.
No, obviously not. He's already had an affair, no matter what kind of affair.
It was only 3/4, Sean.
Yeah. It wasn't full. It wasn't all the way. But an affair is an affair. He fucking has weird porn searches. And
Is looking at 17-year-olds.
is looking at your 17-year-old daughter's girlfriend, who's also 17.
Yep.
If this isn't like all the signs for a divorce, as I think it's pretty apparent. So hopefully that is on the way.
Yeah. I think OP is very much being an asshole to themselves because not realizing their worth and making themselves the villain of the story to the daughter when they had they shouldn't have protected the father at all in this situation. Like, get the fuck out of the situation. If you can, of course, warn your daughter that, hey, this is the reason why, I don't feel safe for your girlfriend to be here because I think Dave is being a little creep. Don't save that man. He don't need no fucking saving. Expose his ass because he has weird tendencies. He already cheated, like what Sean was saying. Like, why? Why are you protecting this man's identity or protecting how his standing is with the daughter? Because he's a piece of shit guy, bro. What? I don't know.
Yeah. For me, it's like absolutely asshole. You and then David's the devil.
Yes.
But like for me, it's just like the affair thing. Like if that's up to you to forgive him if you want to. The only person that's harming is yourself. The illegal or potentially illegal porn that he's watching.
Check the hard drives.
Harming other people, like minors, and that's when you should have ended it. And then now it's harming your daughter and her girlfriend and like your relationship with them. And it's just like, why are you going to these lengths to protect this man who is a creep at worst and, a PDF file at best? Or no, wait.
They're both
creep
worst.
at best.
Creep at best.
Creep at best, pedophile at worst. You know what I mean? It's just like,
yeah.
Why go through the lengths to defend that person? That's
Don't
like
make
immediately you kick him out of the house so that prevents the issue. You know what I mean? Not blame your or go blame your daughter's girlfriend.
Yeah.
And kick her out of the house. Like, what an insane leap in logic. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's always that whole blaming like what they're wearing instead of blaming the person who's being a fucking creep about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
David's a grown ass man, a creepy old ass man. Yeah. Stop protecting this fool.
Bro, by the third comment that night, that is like, I'm finding a lawyer.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? You saw her last week and you weren't being this weird. Now, after seeing her in like, a costume, now you're being super weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so, buddy.
So Reddit deemed asshole, and Easy Photographer 321 said she told her not to come over because her costume was inappropriate, but her costume wasn't inappropriate. The husband was.
Mm-hmm.
OP has some tough decisions to make, and rather than face up to that, she took the chicken shit way out and blamed the child. This kind of thing has real and serious consequences on developing girl. She's putting a real evil on her by pointing out the blame at her instead of the actual problem, which is true. It's just like, yeah, OP is too afraid to make the decision she has to actually make. And so she just took the easy way out and was like, I'm going to blame the victim in this. And it's just like, grow a fucking spine. You know what I mean? Just either just come clean to your child about why the real reason is, and that you're getting out of that house, or he's getting out of the house. Because I don't feel safe for your daughter or her girlfriend whenever they come over.
Gather all the evidence that you can already. Get the fuck out of this relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Let's hit the last one here before we hit the Patreon. This one was posted by Deleted.
Coward. Asshole.
You guys did get the asshole on the last one, so you're.
Is that the only one we've gotten right this episode? We're 1 for 4.
I think so.
Yeah.
Tough.
Unless you count the 2% one that you guys deemed.
Oh, I'm counting that. A win is a win. We're 50%, baby. We're shooting
50%.
500.
All right. So this one's titled, Am I the asshole for not helping my cheating pregnant ex-wife when she fell in front of our daughter?
Why'd you delete the post?
I mean, for the bit, we do have to say asshole.
Say asshole.
So I'll just go with that.
Yeah, OP tripping, man.
All right. So,
oh, brother.
This guy stinks.
Exactly.
I smell good. Just tell him that.
So I, 38 male, have a daughter who's 15. Her mom and I divorced 3 years ago. I really loved her, but she initiated the divorce because she said she'd fallen out of love with me, and she admitted to having feelings for one of her close friends. It mentally traumatized me for a while, but therapy helped me move on. She was very apologetic on everything, but I was just done with her after the divorce. We've since maintained a stable co-parenting relationship for our daughter's sake. She's now remarried to her affair partner and currently pregnant. Last week, I was dropping my daughter off for her scheduled time at her mom's place. As my ex was coming outside of the house, she tripped on something and fell pretty badly. It was really scary considering she's a few months pregnant, and my daughter was immediately panicked and rushed to her. She asked me to come help her out, but honestly, I didn't really care. I just told her to call her stepdad and then left. It might sound harsh, but in my mind, it wasn't my responsibility anymore. Anyway, when my daughter came home last night, she seemed really sad. I asked her if the baby was going to be okay, and she said yes. But then she told me what I did last week was the cruelest thing she's ever seen anyone do.
Yeah.
She cried again and went up to her room. I do feel guilty about my daughter crying, but I don't feel guilty about what I did. So am I the asshole?
I think we nailed it again.
I think we did too. Look, maybe your ex fell out of love with you because it sounds like you're a very selfish person and very individualistic in your train of thought process. Yeah, this is an asshole. No matter how much you fall out of love with somebody, it seems like you said you guys have a perfect, co-parenting situation. Even if this was a random stranger in the street that fell and tripped over, the human thing to react is like, oh shit, do you need help? The fact that you just stared, you're like, damn, that's crazy. That bitch fell, bro.
See ya.
And you're like, just call your stepdad? Bro, that is wild behavior to me. That's a reason why you deleted this damn post, fucking coward.
I forgot that he deleted this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy to be like, damn, that is bad. Like he admitted in the post, in his writing, like, it was a pretty bad fall. I'm not going to lie. It was kind of scary. I don't care though. Well, yeah, you're fucking the devil, dude. Like what John said, like, even if this person cheated on you, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, there's still a person there, especially a pregnant person, especially the mother of your child, your co-parent. I mean, even if she did or did not cheat, again, there is no mention. So I guess we don't know.
Mm-hmm. They can't check because they deleted their fucking
and they deleted their shit.
What a bitch.
I mean, they did say affair, and I guess we just have to take this piece of shit at his word.
Well, he said cheating, and then what he classified was, potentially emotional cheating.
Yeah,
which
it sounds
again,
like
not okay. But I will say, to her credit, she initiated a divorce, which is like the least you can ask for. You know what I mean? Like if you're catching feelings for someone else,
that's true.
Divorce the person you're with.
Yeah, this is like what the guy in the last story should have done: is divorce his wife.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think it's just inherently cruel, especially when you see your own child who you love panic,
freaking out,
not knowing what to do, and you're like, "Damn, call your stepdad." Zoom is just wild reaction. I think, yeah, and for you to be like, "Damn, I'm sad she cried, but." I think I'd do it again in a heartbeat. It's like, okay, so then are you that sad that she cried? If you would willingly be so okay with the reason for her tears, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think asshole for sure.
Yeah, and for I'm also going asshole, and me pointing out that it wasn't specifically cheating was just more of a semantics thing. That could also be mentally traumatizing, and it can affect someone to be like, oh, you're leaving me for your friend. That that is shitty. That is shitty of her to do. I was just semantically picking that apart. But for me, it's funny because he's just like, yeah, I went to therapy and it helped me move on. This was 3 years ago. Also,
did it?
I think if you moved on, you'd rush out there because truly you're not hurt by
it. And even if you still don't give a fuck about her, that is fine. You don't have to care about her that way, but your daughter's there asking you for help. And it's like, if you care about her at all, it's like, that's, clearly something you jump in and help to even just for your daughter. And like John said, most people would do that for a random stranger who they don't give a fuck about. So it's just like, for you to do that is, I truly think you need a lot more therapy because I don't think you've moved on as much as you think you have.
If you really hate your ex-partner, OP, just pick her up and then laugh at her face. That's a solution.
Make fun of her later. Once you know everyone's okay and they're
chuckle silently to yourself.
Yeah, whatever you have to do to get through it and help her out. It's crazy to just be like, oh shit, that's one of the worst falls I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm out of here.
Damn, call your stepdaddy.
That's a pretty rough fall.
Yeah. So, and I mean, you could go with it. Everyone sucks because it, if at worst, because it sounds like she maybe had an emotional affair, which is shitty. So
Yeah.
Reddit deemed asshole. And Kath of the North said, absolutely, you're the asshole. I don't even understand how you could think you're right here. You seriously need more therapy. You lost your child's respect. She was the one asking for your help when she was scared and afraid, and you let her down big time. Not to mention, it's an utterly disgusting reaction to see a pregnant woman being hurt. That's super fucked up, dude, and you'll be losing your daughter next time if you don't get help.
Telling you, OP was tripping, bro.
Yeah. All right, boys. That's it for this episode. What did you think, Wikimaniacs? Let us know down in the comments below. Give us a like and subscribe if you really like us. And if you want some bonus content, go to patreon.com/Cultivate Podcast Network or click join on our YouTube channel. Help support the show and hopefully get Sean freedom from work.
Whoa.
So we can get more perms.
So we can put him to more work. Just
These perms aren't going to pay for themselves.
But yes, before we close things off, hit up Reddit on wikishop.com. Get the In a Video Game merch designed by Midscore, the GOAT.
The GOAT.
Half the proceeds are going to a charity of our patrons' choice, which the voting is happening now. You can find the post somewhere on our Patreon and then vote on which charity you would like the donations to go to. If you see a charity that you were thinking of submitting and it's already posted, don't also make a comment, just like that one. We will tally up those likes and that will be the one we donate to at the end of this month. Is there anything else you guys would like to plug before we close out the episode today?
To get us commenting or people commenting, hit us with your mama jokes, please.
Wow.
That'd be great.
The patrons
You're behind the paywall, you would know.
You would know.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Also, I will say this. If your name is Rachel and you posted a design on the merch Discord, I sent you a DM asking if you want that to be the merch. And I sent it 2 weeks ago, Rachel. I don't know if you're still active on the Discord or not. Read my DM, please.
Hit up Sean. All right. With that, we'll close out the episode. Thank you, John and Sean, for coming on and giving your takes today. Thank you, Wikimaniacs, for another amazing episode. We'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Bye.
Later.